What up? It's Matt. Welcome back to Talk Up to a Mustang. I'm in the Talk Up to a Mustang garage, and I just purchased a new floor jack, Husky low profile 3-ton quick lift thing. Seems to be pretty similar to my Pittsburgh jack that's been not doing what it needed to do, but I just needed something that was actually going to lift a little bit higher so I can finish doing the spring on the front driver's side of the Fox body. Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to bleed the jack before I use it, and then we'll see if we can make a little bit of progress. Okay, so the Husky jack appears to be doing what I think it needs to be doing, which is getting the car up a little bit higher than the damn Pittsburgh jack. I'm gonna try to get the spring placed where it needs to be before I put the jack. I'm realizing that then I have to put the jack to like compress the spring and then put the spindle back on. Okay, fun times. Jesus Christ. So you can see this spring isolator has fallen apart even more. Okay, bird, settle down. I mean, it's probably still in better shape than the OEM one over there, but not by much. Actually, I don't know. That might not even be true. Trying to get this spindle on, and that way I can get a little bit of security. But you can see, I think you can see that we managed to get the spring in the right place to leave the drain plug thing open. But all right, let's see if we can get this spindle on. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. What up? It's Matt, Taco Potato Mustang. Welcome back to the garage. If you're following the channel, you know that I'm like a gazillion videos and hours into this Fox Body front suspension upgrade shenanigans. If you're not following the channel, now you're up to date, sort of. Anyways, I'm going to try, so the issue that I was running into last time I was working on this is I was able to lift the control arm, you know, and I got the spring in place, lift the control arm. I'm trying to put the spindle back onto the ball joint of the control arm. And for whatever reason, I can't do it when I'm using this jack. I think it's too wide, taking up too much space. So I'm gonna try to use a more narrow jack and see if that gets me to where I wanna be. And then figure out whatever comes next. Fun times. Okay, so you can see where the end of the control arm is like scratching the like dust shield on the brake. And no matter how much I finagle this thing, I cannot get it to go down all the way onto the ball joint, whatever you call it, ball joint bolt. Jesus Christ. Okay, of course I wasn't recording when I managed to figure this out. Basically, I tried like using a little bit of grease. I tried using a hammer. I tried every conceivable angle. And basically, I think what ended up doing it was just moving the spindle on the ball joint around repeatedly until it like sort of moved its way into position. Of course now, I don't know if you can see on camera, but the dust shield is being like pushed in by the jack. So I'm gonna have to like use some pliers to straighten it out and make sure it's not like wrapped around the brake before I put everything together. So now I need to put the castle nut on top of the ball joint, and then I'm gonna attach the strut and then refer to my notes and figure out what's next. It just took me like a freaking hour, if not longer. No, including the video from the other day. Good job, dude. Okay, I'm installing the bump steer kit now. And so from what I can gather, so this is each one of these comes with front on each side. And so you take off the gold, whatever nut, and then you push this part up through the spindle, and then you're supposed to tighten. Well, you can take the bottom part off, which is here, and then take off the space. Like the spacers all drop down, and then you have this middle section that you can. I held it with a 22mm wrench, and then I used a torque wrench to torque this down onto the spacer, 40 foot-pounds. And then what I think you're supposed to do is line the bump steer, like this part, I mean like I guess the entire thing, so that it's aligned, or maybe perpendicular with the parallel, not perpendicular. I clearly did not do well in geometry or whatever. Parallel with the control arm itself, and then I think you're supposed to, like, once you have the correct, like, have it sort of ballpark where you want it to be, you put the number of spacers you need to keep the number of spacers that you need here to keep it in line with the control arm, and then I guess the rest of the spacers would go underneath, well, I don't know. I'll figure this out. Hang on. Okay, and while I'm thinking of it, the castle nut for the spindle to control arm, that's 129 pound-foot, just torque that down to 129 pound-feet. And then the strut mounting bolts should be 148 foot-pounds, whatever, pound-feet, foot-pounds, you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that once I get finished on the bump steer kit. And then I think once I'm done there, I'm gonna do the, hang on, you know what I forgot? Okay, hopefully I didn't go too far on this. What I need to do next is remove the bolt and backing washer from the Maximum Motorsports spring installation tool. Once I do that, I should be able to just pull the tool out from the spring, and you can see that. Yeah, you can see the hole, the water drainage hole. I managed to leave just enough space there. It's not going to be easy. I think it's because of that stupid spring isolator that's kind of bent up. Never mind. I was able to pop it out with a flathead pretty easily. So let's see. There we go. The magic spring installation tool thingy. Good job, Maximum Motorsports. I guess this did the job it was supposed to. Okay, so here's my latest issue. I need to be able to get the bump steer kit, so basically I need to have the, nut go into the end of the bump steer kit, I guess it would be like the tie rod end. But I clearly did something wrong with the adjustment for the length of this, and what I need is like a crescent wrench either 2 crescent wrenches. This is a 22 millimeter, the jam nut, I think, but I need something. The biggest wrench I have is 24 millimeter, and my crescent wrench is smaller than that, so I need something bigger than this that'll go around this, so I can adjust the length of the bump steer kit tie rod end, whatever you want to call it. So I'm probably gonna have to run to the tool to AutoZone, see if they have anything. So good times. Never mind. I was able to pop it out with a flathead pretty easily. So let's see. There we go. The magic spring installation tool thingy. Good job, Maximum Motorsports. I guess this did the job it was supposed to. Okay, so here's my latest issue. I need to be able to get the bump steer kit, like, so basically I need to have the, you know, nut go into the end of the bump steer kit, like the, I guess it would be like the tie rod end, but it's, I clearly did something wrong with the adjustment for the length of this, and what I need is like a crescent wrench, either 2 crescent wrenches. This is a 22 millimeter, the jam nut, I think, but I need something. The biggest wrench I have is 24 millimeter, and my crescent wrench is smaller than that, so I need something bigger than this that'll go around this, so I can adjust the length of the bump steer kit tie rod end, whatever you want to call it. So I'm probably gonna have to run to the tool to AutoZone, see if they have anything. So good times. Took me a while to get the this end of the rod end for the bump steer kit, but I think I have it the way it's supposed to be. The instructions that I was following said to torque down the top nut first, and I found that that was pretty difficult to get the bottom part in with that completely torqued, but then once I like loosened it and had a little bit of flexibility, I could do that. And then I torqued the top one down to 40 pound-feet or feet-pounds or whatever, and then the bottom down should be 50. Now I think I need to do the torque. I need to torque down the strut hardware to the right specifications, and then I'm looking for, I can't remember what these are called, but I should have a new one of these somewhere for the castle nut on the ball joint, and then I think I need to do the sway bar end link next, but I'll double check the order of things. Stand by. Okay, I found the thing, and I just torqued the castle nut down to approximately 129 foot-pounds. Now I just need to figure out if it's lined up enough to put the, I can't remember what these things are called, to put this thing in, and then next strut bolts. Also, this thing that came with the control arm, this little doohickey came with it as well, and I have no idea what it is. It looks like something that would go on the brake caliper, but, or like a almost like a thing that you would grease. I don't know. We'll see. Figure it out. It's getting late, but I'm making progress. I just got the brake caliper back on, and I'm gonna torque, I think it's 55 foot-pounds, but I'll double check. trying to follow all the manufacturer specifications for torque as I put things back on. Fun times. Okay, I got the sway bar, and I'm not going to document this part. There's plenty of videos online showing how to do this. I just need to tighten the hardware, and then I think once the suspension is loaded and the wheels are on the ground, I need to tighten it again, but I'll double check. Safety first. Okay, so this thing, I think I was right about it having something to do with the brake caliper. Looks like it's a replacement thing for bleeding the brakes, but I don't feel like doing that right now, so maybe some other time. I haven't started the Fox body in probably like 2 months. So I just connected the battery, and I think I'm just gonna start it up just to confirm it's still alive. Whoosh. Oh yeah, nice. Oh man, I am very tempted to take it for a drive on half a lowered front suspension, but the hardware is not completely torqued down on the control arms, so I might just back it out of the driveway, and that's about it. It feels good to at least hear the car running. So I actually ended up taking it for like a really slow drive around the block, and everything mostly seemed okay. There's definitely some noises here and there that were making me a little bit freaked out, but I mean, I haven't driven the car in a couple months, and it's definitely a car that makes a lot of noise anyway. But I think I'm happy to be done partially. I'm not sure when I'm going to get back down here to finish the job, but honestly, after going through that entire ridiculous experience on one side, I'm probably not going to film anything when I do the passenger side, unless there's something really noteworthy that I feel like should be included in an installation video. I'm probably just going to wrap this up, and when I have time, I'll just finish the suspension on the other side, see about getting an alignment, and then, you know, start working on other stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching my video. If you're new to my channel and you like my video, please hit subscribe and keep an eye out for more on the Fox Body Mustang project. Maybe some stuff with the Dude Stang and the Elantra N, and then maybe a sandwich or taco review one of these days. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, thanks again for watching. Peace out.